In today's video, we are reacting to YouTube's proudest predators, man. Let's check it out.
DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm supposed to be in prison right now. I honestly think
Whoa, we have to go right back. Hold on. Whoa.
DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon.
You're DMing 100 minors until you meet Gideon, bro. You think that's the best way to go about this? You fucking weirdo.
I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm supposed to be in prison right now. I honestly think I will be getting exposed by Gideon sooner or later, bro. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is no win out of this at all.
Bro, niggas that have it all, chat. Niggas that have money, niggas that have fame, niggas that have successful careers. And regardless if you don't have a successful career, what I'm getting towards is niggas that have everything and just throw that shit away, bro. And I really think people who are like into kids, I think people like that need to get help. Cause that shit is weird as fuck. That shit is disgusting.
Normally,
bro.
when I have nothing to talk about and I'm looking for stories, I immediately open up the Bird app, that being Twitter, expecting to see something crazy that a content creator did. Maybe a stream gone wrong, some YouTuber just didn't want to mute his mic and decided to slur like crazy, or even the once in a lifetime where a celebrity, more consistently nowadays, goes out and wiles out on a fan, does something done, goes broke, loses all their fame, something along those lines. At no point in time did I ever expect to see me opening up Twitter to Gideon reacting to somebody who is proudly claiming being a predator. When I say proudly, I mean he wants the world to know because he has made multiple videos talking about the situation, trying to get clout off being a pred as a joke,
weird.
if you can even call it that. But I had to make a video about this. You know, in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning though. Who even
I don't
is
take
this guy,
bro,
and
chat.
why is he all of a sudden?
I don't take shit like that as a joke though. I don't give a fuck if he's trying to joke. Who the fuck jokes like that, bro? Who the fuck jokes about kid? But that shit is weird, bro. I don't know if this is a joke or not, but I'm not taking it as a joke. I'm gonna be real.
Trying to get fame in this way.
I think I got my twin sister pregnant, bro. My twin sister, ever since the first time I seen my twin sister, I always fantasized over her. I always found my twin sister attractive. Her shape, her body, her eyes, her lips, her mouth. I love my twin sister.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't know who this is, so I will inform you. This is Lil Will. At least that's the name that he uses on most of his platforms, from X all the way to Instagram to Twitch to his main YouTube channel. Recently, he's been posting on a secondary YouTube channel named Willlltouchesgrass, where he tells a bunch of stories that are presumably fake and meant for entertainment, yet will have some of the craziest titles where he'll be saying some of the craziest things in order to engagement bait and garner some sort of audience. And let me just put it lightly, before this Gideon situation, he barely had a video that cracked over 700 views. This truly wasn't working, yet he would consistently upload videos of him saying stuff like this.
On my sister on accident, and every time I dream, every time I go to sleep, it comes up. I think about it every time. Having nightmares about this, bro. I'm all over my sister, bro. And no,
Bro, this is hopefully we gotta scan the environment, chat, real quick. I'm very like aware of situations, bro. This nigga Ron says, I love Diddy, free Diddy. My nigga got broken skateboards in the back. Bro, this nigga is a fucking weirdo, bro. Nobody finds this shit funny. Like,
nobody won't believe me, bro. I'm telling everybody, and they say it was on purpose, bro.
With crazy titles like I make EDP look like an angel, I gave my mother on accident, my first time seeing my mother get, it's only a miracle, and the algorithm must be hiding him away from the world because he just hadn't blown up off this content yet, which only actually makes sense. With clickbait titles like these and content with literally negative substance, there was just no way he was gonna blow up or make a living off of any of these things. And I guess he realized that too, because the videos actually weren't blowing up. The most views that they got were—
okay, I thought his shit was blowing up. Okay, okay. So this guy's a nobody and doing this shit too. Like, bro, what the fuck is we doing, bro? Niggas be that desperate for clout, bro. I'm almost can argue clout might be worse than crack, bro. This is hell of a drug, bro.
Like 700, 600 views, but the content really wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, he continuously uploaded more and more, trying to get as outrageous as time went by. So instead of doing that, he decided to go full force on the shock value, if you can even call it that, and also bring in somebody who was already famous, that being Gideon in this case, when he uploaded a video titled DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon.
As y'all can see by the title, DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon, yes bro, that will I be doing. And this is the reason I'm not just going to be texting minors to text minors, because we all know I don't like minors, bro. We all know that, bro. We all think Gideon Pred Catchers is scripted. So what I'm going to be doing for the community, I'm going to be texting a whole bunch of minors. But listen,
this nigga is losing his mind, bro. Like, imagine this was like your brother or your sister or anybody you could be related to, cousin, and you just see them making YouTube videos about shit like this. Like, stay far as away from me as possible, bro. Close the fucking schools with this nigga, bro. Holy.
listen, I'm doing this to be a leader. Everybody want to know, is the Pred Catchers fake? Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that text a whole bunch of minors. I'm going to be meeting up with minors just to see if catching a predator is real. Gideon has been doing these catching of predators for over some years now, and I truly, not to sound weird or nothing, but I think some of these people, some of these suspects that he's catching are innocent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird.
All of this sounds weird, actually. Everything that's coming out of your mouth until this point has already sounded weird. Before you made this video, anything I heard from you sounded weird, but this just cements that tenfold. You are a complete weirdo and apparently a pred. How at any point in time in that sentence can you say, oh yeah, we all know I don't like minors, but I'm gonna go out of my way to DM 100 of them in order to catch Gideon? What?
Like, that shit is
You
weird.
can't just look up the people that Gideon has put in jail and check if they're actually in there, check what their charges are. There are so many other ways you can go about this, and this just seems like somebody who is trying to go out of their way to find a loophole to talk to kids, because that's all you're actually doing at this point. I don't know where he thinks he's going to go with this plan, if you can even call it that, and if he's actually even doing this, but I don't know how you can even call this a joke or think this is some sort of content idea that should be uploaded to YouTube, TikTok, or wherever, because a lot of his videos are meant to be dark humor, jokes, or just something to laugh at where you don't take it as seriously, but there is nothing funny about any of this, and this is something that should definitely ruin his life.
Now, when I DM these 100 minors, I'm not going to take it nowhere out of the experiment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be weird and really trying to talk to these minors. I'm going to do
you're
this.
still going. You're still texting kids, bro. Like, he doesn't see anything wrong with this in his brain, if he has one. Holy shit.
Who do I meet up with? If I meet up with one of these minors and Gideon's there, okay, I take my charge, I go to jail, I get a bond, and I get out. But if I meet up with one of these minors and Gideon is not there, it's fake, scripted. I'm taking the blame. If this go wrong and I really meet a minor and not Gideon, I could be going forever, bro. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm going only for an experiment.
This nigga is crazy. Crazy. Who birthed this monster, my nigga?
Only for an experiment. I'm going to be meeting up with minors. I'm going to be texting minors. And I'm just going to be trying to see if catching a predator is real. I promise I will keep it in the experiment. I will be professional. I will not do anything across the lines. I don't like minors. This is all for experiment. I will not do nothing with them.
So why are you texting them? You think, bro, you going out your way to text these minors as a grown man, let's just say, give them the benefit of the doubt, bro. For content, it's still weird.
I've seen people do crazy and outrageous things over the years in order to gain clout and gain a following on social media. I
No,
mean,
this
this
is the
is the new
craziest,
wave
probably.
and some of the best ways to not only have fun, but also make money. And this right here is definitely not one of those ways. Pretending, I shouldn't even use the word pretending, proudly proclaiming being a predator on your YouTube channel is not one of those ways. At no point in time do I think this was funny. At no point in time do I see this as a joke. At no point in time do I see this as actual entertainment. This is just a plain weirdo out here trying to have an alibi in some way. This is unacceptable behavior and odd, weird, all of those things. And the reason that he included Gideon is because he's been streaming a lot more recently, and overall has just been a lot more active on social media. So of course he thought Gideon would see this and push out his video more and more, because if Gideon never reacted to this or gave it any attention, I'd be surprised if anybody in this world would see it. And of course, unfortunately, Gideon did end up seeing this and reacting to it on stream. I'm gonna show you a couple of his clips, but at no point in time did he even condone this, and literally just pointed the finger at this guy and called him a predator, a weirdo, and a sick individual overall.
Let's just say one of the minors you text is a decoy, right? Let's just say, hypothetically. What about the other 99? What about the other 99 that you're gonna be interacting with, man? And you're gonna be talking to that way so you can meet me? You're gonna be talking to real kids just to meet some black dude. If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is no win out of this at all. I'm trying to look at it. I mean, yeah, he'll get clout. Like, not any good clout. I'm sure everybody on Cell Block 1 would know about this. But bro, I'm just trying to figure out, where is the W in this, chat? Oh my, bro. I like, chat, man. I get it. This is a joke. Like, you know, but I'm not oblivious.
I don't get it.
That
It's not a joke, bro.
Right? You know, if we're gonna shame the lolly community, we gotta shame dudes like this. You feel me, chat? I can't say, hey, lolly leads to stuff, leads to these predatory stuff, making it okay and stuff like that. If we let jokes like this be okay, and we all start joking like it, then the action itself is gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna allow that. And you know this, like, bro, this is even more than just like a joke and stuff. Bro went out of his way to get a free Diddy Avenue sign.
That's what I'm saying.
I Heart Diddy in his background.
Made
So
hearts around it and everything.
Looking to get attention from thinks this is all weird and doesn't condone any of this. He doesn't think this joke is funny. And Gideon is the master of dark humor and doing all types of crazy things in order to get a reaction from people. So if he's definitely somebody that's not condoning it, you know you have gone way too far. So the person you made the video to get attention from isn't liking the video, and the general populace who are actually watching this and consuming this content for some reason aren't liking it. I don't know what the point of making this video was for. Obviously, I actually do know it was in order to gain clout and attention, but you're getting clout and attention in the worst way possible. Whatever you blow up for is most likely what people are going to know you for. So if you're blowing up for being a pretend pred, that pretend label was getting dropped instantly, and people were just going to point and look at you as an actual predator. And that only becomes more and more true when you look at the videos he's uploaded since that other video has blown up.
Today, I'm being straightforward. I'm not here to hide nothing. First thing first, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I don't have a lot of friends. So I get on here and I just let y'all know whatever to come off my mind, bro. I need somebody to talk to, and I feel like I don't got nobody, bro. So I'm gonna just vent to.
So how about I just go and tell the whole world that I'm texting 100 minors? Let's not try to, you know what I'm saying, try to go out and make some actual friends and stuff. Let's go on YouTube and tell people how I'm going to DM 100 minors until Gideon meets me. Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. You're just weird, dude. Like, you need help.
Y'all real quick, bro. As y'all see by the title, I honestly think I will be getting exposed by Gideon sooner or later, bro. Now, you might ask why I say that. I've been texting a couple people online. It's been getting to be an addiction lately, bro. The more and more I text these people online, the more I do weirder and weirder shit. I've downloaded every app. Foot Finder, every app. I'm addicted to texting people online. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. And I will be exposed by the end of 2026. Remember me telling you this. This is not a call out for help. I just want to come to the front and tell the truth. Tell the truth what I do, what I've been doing. My addictions. I get on these apps and I show my... I'm a weirdo. I'm not who you think I am. I get on the Monkey app and I pull my I'm one of those. I'm making this video to come up front, to tell the truth about who I am. I'm not a good human being. I am a weirdo. Last night, I was on an app and I got the girl number. And when we FaceTime, she was 12.
I'm at a loss for words because clout, views, like, attention from randos on the internet is never this serious. At no point in time after seeing one of your videos blow up or one of your videos get traction because you pretended to be a pred, should you lean into it some more to make videos like this. And this is just one of those videos. He continues on and has more of them, leaning into this persona, if you can call it, and trying to gain more and more views and clout off of this. This is disgusting behavior, if I haven't said it enough during this video, and will land you with no future. Not that if you're posting or saying things like this with a smile on your face after knowing the attention that it's going to get, you even deserve one, but I don't understand or grasp how someone can see this and think it's a good idea. And what makes it all funnier is I'm going to show you him reacting to Gideon reacting to his videos and all of the claims and excuses he tries to make to justify doing this type of stuff.
I mean, bro, listen, like, bro, that's just the narrative, bro. Like, that's just, like, bro, that's just the narrative, Gideon. Like, it's nothing towards you, bro. I'm just trying to see if it's real or not, bro. Jimmy shit. That is a genuine fact just because, bro, if you think about it, bro, with these pred catchers, some of the decoys text the predators first, bro. Come on, bro. How you going to text somebody first?
So since the decoy, who's a minor in the other person's point of view, text them first, it gives them the right to text them back? No, kids are vulnerable. Kids do shit that it's unquestionable sometimes. And this is a decoy, by the way. But I'm saying, like, a pred to think that's okay to do so because they texted them first? What the fuck? No, that's not how that works at all. Like, I don't even want to keep commenting on this nigga because he kind of pissing me off a little bit.
And did not expect a reply back. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not weird, bro. Jelly shit, bro. Like, I'm all against predators, bro. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing, bro. This is all for the community, bro. This is all for the community, bro. We need to see if catching the predators is real. Not just Gideon, but everybody's catching a predator, bro. I just want to see if it's real or not. And that's it, bro. It got nothing to do with no weird shit, bro. I just want to see if it's real. It's not about the clout, bro. It's not about the clout, bro. It's about the community and getting the answer, bro. Time out. If it's a joke, if you know it's a joke, I should still get shamed for a joke? So if somebody really does something like this, they should get shamed. But if somebody make a joke, they should get shamed? I don't know.
Yes. If you make a joke about being a predator, I am shaming you. You were a weirdo. You were a disgusting human being. Why are we joking about something like this? Especially in the way that he is. Because at no point in time was it even funny. There is no actual joke inherently in this. We just all know you're joking because of the way that you're doing it. It's on actual YouTube. No one is actually stupid enough to post something like this and actually do it. We know you're joking, but there is no real inherent joke in this. It's all just weird. And all of those excuses that he came up with, talking about, oh yeah, they DM first, and that's literally not the case because you cannot be put away if you actually DM and initiate contact first. He doesn't watch or consume any of Gideon's content, so I doubt he even knows that or knows how these pred catches actually go. He is just doing this in order to gain clout. And someone like this whose brain is so rotted that any micron of attention from the internet is making them happy, especially if they don't care if it's good or bad attention, is genuinely disturbing because you should not care this much about random people you don't know online tuning into your videos, whether they are be on YouTube.
And it's like he almost care enough to the point where like he's risking his freedom. He wants to get famous so bad he'll go to jail. He'd probably die for it.
TikTok, Instagram, or even your Twitch live stream. It's never this serious.
At all.
Since you're also going to blow up in this way, because this is the most viewed videos he has doing stuff like this, you're just going to be known as the guy who pretends to be a predator. And I'm putting pretend in huge quotes.
Man right here is addicted to clout. Hey man, not all publicity. Like, here, listen to a bigger creator, a successful creator that's doing this full time. Not all publicity is good publicity, right? Not at all. You don't always know best. You feel me, chat?
I hope this person has a talk with somebody in his personal life to make sure he doesn't continue going down this route, because there is nothing good for him. He's literally going to ruin his entire life over getting views, clicks, and likes from people who genuinely couldn't care less about what he does, and will just move on to the next thing if he disappears off the internet. This is disgusting behavior, and the fact that he even thinks this is funny as well, again, it just requires him to talk to somebody, a professional, a friend, anyone, so that he can move past this behavior and never does anything like this again. No one is laughing, no one thinks this is a joke, and I hope he can see that. At the end of the day though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below.
Hey man, good video by T-Ando, bro. This guy's a weirdo. He thinks the things he's saying is a joke. A lot of people really go through these things that he is joking about, quote unquote. It's not funny. It's weird. You're a weirdo. And I hope any of your family members keep their kids far away from you, bro. Don't do it for this video. I love y'all boys. And until next time, we up out of here, man. Peace.